You guys ready? I am excited to show you, if we have not met, I am Coach Sarah with Array of Hope Health. Thank you so much for being here this morning. I love sharing sugar-free, healthy ways to incorporate more protein in your diet and make sure that you are optimizing your health. So that is what I have for you guys today. If you're joining me, say hello, tell me where you're from, and if you're catching the replay, hit replay. Okay, so what we're doing, if you've seen my Blue Horizon SuperFuel Bowl, then we are going to make that, but we're going to optimize it, and we can do it very quickly. So I have some Greek yogurt here, and we are going to put about 3/4 of a cup of Greek yogurt into a bowl. Can you guys see my bowl? Yes, excellent. How is everybody today? Hope you are well. I hope you are kickstarting Monday off very good. So here we go. Okay, now we are going to add in, doesn't really matter the order you go in, blue spirulina. This stuff is like magic because it's delicious and it has no flavor. So it has all these health benefits, but absolutely no taste like regular spirulina. It has a kind of earthy green taste. Okay, so blue spirulina. And we're going to add a teaspoon. Now this is how we optimize it, okay? We're going to add a teaspoon. You could add a tablespoon, but you kind of got to work up to it. So start small. So we're going to do that, add some baobab that's got vitamin C. Then we're also going to add, now here's the thing, I'm going to add a little bit extra of, just you can follow the recipe and I put it in the description for you guys, but I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit extra sweetener, probably like 1.5 teaspoons, teaspoon-ish, because I normally, when I'm optimizing this, I normally use the Trim Healthy whey, but I'm out of that, so I am using plant protein. You can use whatever one you have. We're just making sure that we're getting that 3 full grams of lutein bolus. And what we're gonna do here is, so we're adding protein. You're like, you're adding protein to your protein. Yes, I am. And what we're gonna do, we're going to add, so this is just 2 tablespoons. You can do 2 tablespoons of the plant, 2 tablespoons of the whey. I have used chocolate whey, and I think it's amazing. So give it a try. If you're like, wait, that sounds really weird, lemon, Greek yogurt, chocolate, it takes on like a chocolate pudding taste. So let me know if you try it, because I find it delicious. So now we're going to do, this is the secret weapon. Are you ready? Is a tablespoon. I know you're like, what? Tablespoon of lemon juice. Just squirt it in. And if you can use fresh, that's even better. You can definitely use the one from the refrigerator. However, you're gonna maximize the benefits if you can use a fresh one. So I just wanna keep it real with you. That's why I'm putting a fresh one in there. I usually make hot lemon water to drink in the morning for breakfast. So then the other half of the lemon, so half of the lemon, then the other half of the lemon, I can put a tablespoon in here. Okay, are we missing anything? I don't think so. Oh, I got my creatine out to show you guys. I usually put a scoop of creatine in here as well. However, I already had it. I already got my workout in this morning. So I am going to not add creatine, but this is an option if you're like, how can I get my creatine in? And you're, trying to fit it in, you can fit it into this. Now, here's something. If you've made the Trim Healthy has a couple different variations of this style of recipe. And if you put it in the blender with the whey protein specifically, then it actually gets really fluffy. So if you're looking for a fluffy texture, you can definitely whip it up. I'm using plant protein. And also, I'm just not gonna lie, I'm lazy. I don't want to put it in my blender and then have to wash my blender. I don't wanna do it. So I'm not doing it. I'm just gonna blend it this way. But I just want you to know that if you put this together and for any reason at all, you stir it together and you are not satisfied with the texture, you have options. You can add it to your blender and make it nice and fluffy and light. It's all up to you. Okay, so look at this. Is it not the most beautiful thing you have seen today? except for your reflection. I hope you saw your beautiful reflection. Okay, so this is what we got. Just come on over here to, isn't that pretty? Just so cheerful. I love blue spirulina. If you're looking for a great way to brighten up your day, this is definitely how to do it. Okay, so now you get to decide if you want this to be fuel bowl or you want this to be full on E. It's your choice. I am going to make this an E. I'm going to add some banana. So I'm just gonna take, you don't need a lot. You can just take a quarter of a banana, and I like to put it right down the middle. It's just pretty, so you don't need that much. Just like 4 pieces, that's good. I'm happy with that. Okay, then after I do that, I'm going to add some Purely Elizabeth granola. Now here's the thing, you can't go crazy with this. You gotta measure out like 2 tablespoons. So if you're good at eyeballing it, you can eyeball it. If not, get out your measuring spoon so you don't go crazy and abuse it. There we go. That's it. And then they have different flavors of these. You can find even peanut butter at Target, so if you haven't tried it, be careful though. Very addicting, could get you in a lot of trouble. So if you're somebody who's like needs portion control, maybe don't buy it. But if you can do it, these are amazing, so amazing. Okay, now we are going to add, I thought we're almost going into winter. And you're like, what? I just say that like when so I live in Minnesota, and when the season starts to change, oh no, our puppies are crying. Do you guys want to see the puppies at the end? If you stick around, I'll show you guys the puppies. So anyways, I know that the season is changing when the strawberries start getting crunchy. Like we get these weird crunchy strawberries here at Costco, and it's like, ooh. Anyways, it's starting to happen. So and same thing, our blueberries get weird. So these are just thawed frozen blueberries, which also is a super awesome money-saving tip to help you save money in the winter, because you can get organic, especially at Costco, you can get organic berries for way less, and you can still enjoy making sure, because that's the other thing. So we have a great combination here because blueberries are anti-inflammatory. Dairy is commonly more inflammatory. However, we have optimized it by adding the lemon juice and the protein powders so that we can better digest the dairy that's coming from the Greek yogurt. We can also, because obviously the best way to consume any type of yogurt like the El Ruteri or any of those is to make it yourself. But I know a lot of you, especially if you're watching me, you're busy, you're buying the store-bought, and it's okay. This is going to be a better way for your body to also absorb the protein and to absorb any of the nutrients. And if you put supplements in there, this helps you optimize the way it's absorbing. Because sometimes we do not, especially as women over the age of 40, we do not metabolize dairy the same way as we did when we were younger. So just something to ask yourself and keep in mind what season you're in. Okay. Now, I love to top it with, oh, I knew I got that. I was like, why did I get this bowl? I am just all over the place. I'm actually doing great. We got, if you guys didn't see, we have a foreign exchange student right now, super exciting. And she is off at her first day of school, so say a prayer for her. I was a little overwhelmed going there because I was public schooled, but I haven't, been to a school in a long time because I homeschool. And so it was a little bit intimidating. And she didn't get to go to back to school night because we got her on Saturday. And anyways, if you guys could pray for Leanie, that would be wonderful. I'm sure she's doing great. I mean, to come across the country and stay with somebody else is just so brave to me. I'm really proud of her. And she's just like my honorary daughter. So, okay, 2 tablespoons of defatted peanut flour. That will also keep it in a fuel pool, or if you want to keep it in E, you can use regular peanut butter. That will put in a crossover. Or for your kids, I always put peanut butter on it for my kids because my kids love this and are super addicted to it. And just the fact that it's blue is so pretty. Okay, now I'm going to do gentle sweet for this one. I just do half of a tablespoon. You don't need a whole lot. So, half a tablespoon. Then I kind of just eyeball it. It's like a couple tablespoons of almond milk. This is unsweetened. You can use unsweetened vanilla. Just be careful. Okay, that looks pretty good. Then you just stir this together. So the cool part with this, oh, I forgot, a couple pinches of salt. That will help. That actually kind of balances out the flavors. So now I'm going to mix this together until I have the consistency and the texture that I like. So let's see. Actually, that's pretty great. I pretty much nailed it. If you like it thick, then you can make it thicker. You just add more peanut flour. If you get here and you're like, oh man, I really blew it, you didn't. Just add a little more peanut flour. And then if you're like, oh shoot, it's too dry, then you just add a little more almond milk. But try not to play that game too much, because I know what happens. The next thing you know, you taste it and you're like, that tastes weird. Okay. So now I'm going to just drizzle this on the top. Now the cool part is, you guys have seen me, I've made this with a papaya. You guys could do strawberries. You could do whatever you want. And also this defatted peanut powder adds more protein, which is also a bonus. Okay, ta-da! What do you guys think? Now let me know if you try it. Can't wait to hear what you think. So this is the optimized version where we added the lemon juice and we added the protein powders. Okay, you guys hanging out with me? Who's here? I see you guys are here, a couple of you. If you're here, say hi. If you're hanging out with me still, I'm gonna show you puppies, because what better way to start your Monday than with puppies, right? Okay, let me go grab one or two. We'll see. Stay, I'm right here. I'm just grabbing a couple pups. Okay, I'm coming back. Okay, they were actually all sleeping, but just for you guys, because I love you guys. All right, here we have, this is Roxy. She's a little baby girl. She's very cute. She's got some fun colors. And this is good old Forrest Frank. And these two are looking for their forever homes. So if you know somebody in the Minnesota area looking for a hypoallergenic dog that doesn't shed, let me know. But these two cutie guys and girl, guy and girl, yes, are 5 weeks old, and they get to go home in 3 weeks. They'll be ready to go. And they have been really fun. They're at the very fun stage where they're like running around and playing, and oh, this one's all, he's like, what are you doing? I'm nervous. Are you camera shy? Yeah. Mwah. Okay, well, I hope you guys have an amazing week, and I hope that you try the optimized version of the Blue Horizon SuperFuel Bowl. Again, I did put it inside of the description for you guys. And by the way, if you didn't know, I also have a sleep challenge that is starting on September 15th. I posted all the details for you guys. If you are ready to work on sleep, I have some amazing resources lined up for you guys that's gonna help you to really optimize your sleep. So if you have any questions, let me know. Any comments, put them down in the comment section. Otherwise, I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful day. Should we say bye to our friends? Say bye, friends. Say bye, friends. Thanks for hanging out today. We love you, and we hope you have the best day ever. See ya.